Hello, everyone. It's Teacher Christy again, coming back with another big topic that people always ask about on the forums, and that is giving fabulous, fantastic 5-apple feedback in a hurry. One of the things that I've noticed from my Apple ratings and what parents say about me is the biggest comment that I get over and over and over again is on the feedback that I give. People want personalized feedback about their kids. They want to know what they can work on, and they respond incredibly well. And that's really what has been the secret and the holy grail, if you were to developing my regulars. Parents feel like I connect with them, I connect with their kids, and I give them something to work on in class. And I teach full-time. I often teach 12, 15 classes a day. And how do you get all that in? It's incredibly time-consuming to do all that. Well, I have some cheaters. I have some tricks and some hacks I thought I'd share with you guys, especially those that are teaching a lot. How can you do this quickly? How can you do it effectively? So here's my cheat. I have this awesome program called OneNote, and on OneNote, I've collected a ton of feedback. I've collected feedback from every topic that I've ever given it. I probably have, I don't know, hundreds, and I've labeled them. So I have copies of feedback from a whole bunch of different topics, talking about enjoying the kid, talking about wanting them to have a highlight, talking about this is an old booking who's come back again, and so wanting to reconnect that, specifically pronunciations, new students, improvements, using singular and plural verbs. You get the point. I have feedback, and I have it specifically gender specified. So here I have general girl feedback, general boy feedback, trial students. Under trial students, I have high-level trial students, low-level trial students, and technical errors. So all I can do is go in here. I have fabulous feedback already written, and I can cut and paste it. The trick to this is, see, I have UA feedback. The trick to this is to make it all gender neutral, and I put their name in it once. So at the very beginning, I know that on each feedback, their name is in there once. And then what I do is I go in there and I add in, what did we study today? What did we add? And I will try to add 1 or 2 personal things that I notice about them. And this takes just a couple of seconds to add in those personal feedbacks. I generally say, I start with a couple of things. One, I'm really happy to see the kid. I always start with that. I always start with a compliment followed by I'm really happy to see the kid. Then I talk about what they learned and how they did. Then I talk about how I was able to help them in a specific way. So I worked really hard on expressive language. I worked really hard on conversational skills or something that we worked on. Then always something they can work with. My parents respond very well. They want to know what they can do to help. And this really helps them help you instead of work against you in class. So they always respond well to giving them specific feedback. So every class, no matter how well it went, I'd like so-and-so to do this. In this case, I'd like her to work on using verb clauses such as he is, he swims, they go, they are. In other cases, it might simply be I want them to work on answering in complete sentences. And I have these for each one. So every time I encounter a new situation where I have to write feedback, I'm like, I don't have feedback about the letter A and E. Then I write that feedback specifically about A and E, put it in generic girl and boy feedback. It's taken me a while to do this, but it's incredibly helpful because right after class I go, what was the biggest issue that I came up with? And I pick one of these slots and can slot that right in. There's another way to cheat at this, and sometimes when I have extra time, suppose I have a student that doesn't show and I feel awake enough to make use of that time, I use this great site called eslreports.com. It's great, comment builder. So I go anything goes, click down, and you go down, 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 write in student. I put in the student I'm talking about or just general male or female. Then I go through these and I go do, and I pick usually 5 of the 7 of these that are relating to either student I have or a student that I don't have feedback for. So has made a huge leap, has a big effort, energetic. And so I create pre-made ones that fit this mold in order to add. And what they do is they give me a place to start from. Once I get this all down here under, let's say, comment. So here's my list of comments specifically about ESL. I take out the names except for the first. Then I add in all my specific thing. Thank you. I always say thank you for booking with me. I always say I'm looking forward to seeing your kid again. I'm always saying and good to see them. So I added all of my specific personals. And then once I'm done with that, I just click right on back over to my OneNote, add in a whole new file, and now I have another piece of feedback ready to go. And I have 5-star feedback, 5 Apple feedback, fantastic and in a hurry. So I hope this has been very helpful to you. Please leave a comment if you enjoyed it, or give me a thumbs up, subscription. Excellent job. Hang in there. Bye for now.